Hello everyone, this is Mephisto here. Basically I'm gonna do like a bagging summary. So I'm gonna go over a few, well, most of the races in this war against EXO from GSC week 2 I think it was. I don't remember because the system kinda weird at the moment. But yeah, it was against EXO Division 2 bagging match. I back against Kona here, also known as Math I think. He has been bagging for a while, so yeah, he pretty much know what he's doing. So yeah, we start like in 1-3-5-7. So we're going with Maple Tree Way, the typical traffic. You already know that. So yeah, we're gonna start in RBC actually. So yeah, we're just gonna skip to the good thing. You kinda use wanna hold the drift here and release it while you're hitting the wall, so you can get like stick to it. So here, usually, I ask my team what the spots are. I usually ask them what they are doing up there. So I decide if I'm gonna try to block or if I'm gonna try to go for it. Here, I'm just gonna try to block Kona from taking it, but I start willing, so that wasn't a very good idea because he's able to sneak up between the wall and me. So I kinda need to follow him as quickly as I can. So yeah, usually I try to get into here because usually I don't bump people there. Can happen though. I should like to try to do this non-stop. It didn't work there, but yeah, this is looking grim at the moment. Kona had a starting 10, nobody has Chakra at the moment, but he's getting a free box there. Luckily for me, he gets Bill, but at the same time I got it. So we're not in the best spot right now, but the good thing is that he's a squish, so he's very slow at the moment, so I'm able to stay in 10th. So I decide not to try to lose Bill there, even though Ray was very close to hit me. Because Kona is just getting one box in 9 with Bill in play, so I thought it was worth it to try to keep 10th place there instead of like trying to lose Bill right away. As you can see, it actually works out. I'm able to hold 10th here, and I need to be fast here because I don't want to get bombed by Kona. So yeah, basically I'm still in 10th. I'm getting free box 10th here. Kona is just spawning at the moment, so I have a good breakaway in 10th at the moment. I still go for this Trumler like non-stop strat, and I get choke. Um, yeah, that's pretty much what you need to see from RBC. I don't think anything else happened. I'm just running it. I'm just running 9 with it because like I don't want to risk losing it. That's why I kind of bomb the wall here and just go forwards. I asked my team if we're gonna need another one or if there is like chances we need to use a second one. They told me no, so I'm just gonna go forwards. I'm gonna try to get the point there already used. So yeah, not a lot happens after that. We got a good race, so good for everyone. Right, next race is gonna be Gardens. Gardens is also a little bit annoying to back. I don't really like it, but it's better than some other tracks. So yeah, what you wanna do here is that I usually use waiting the set until 17 seconds or something like that, so I can get a box in 10th at the chain jump set. So we see here Kona is waiting and he goes for a box in 9th. The thing about Kona getting a box 9 there is that if he gets trumps, he's probably gonna try to spam them to pass me, and he's gonna get into this little box here before 30. So he's either gonna use don't get it, or he's gonna get a box in 10 before 30, which probably is Bill. So that worked. I'm in 10th, I got a golden, I got a second box 10th here, I got another golden. I don't think anybody has. BC Kana is actually falling off in the minimap, so Chuck is not in play, which is like a very good spot for us. We have breakaway in 10th. Kana is just gonna start chaining in 9 at the moment. We are still not able to get it for some reason, which happens. This is like the 5th box in 10th, and yeah, we pull Bill. It's unfortunate, but we see the chain jump is actually here, so here it's worth it to lose the Bill as fast as possible. So in that way, we're not letting Kona get boxes in 9th with Bill in play, because as we can see in the minimap, he's actually just chaining boxes there. So yeah, I kind of want to move in this set because there is a chance I can drop a star, because my team is actually behind first, but I get the Bill again. If I get a star there, that could have been a huge play. Um, I don't want to get boxes here because I don't want to risk getting a -5 or stalling the box, so I wait until everyone passes, and I get Chuck here. Took me a couple boxes to get it, but At the end of the day, I got it. I think Sky dodges here. Not remember though, but yeah, we can just skip until the end of the race. Yeah, we had top 4 actually. Yeah, that was a very good shock. Um, so we're gonna all the way to Todd Factory. Very good track pick in my opinion. So here, since my team is starting in top 4, I don't want to risk letting the other team get a box in 10, so I just let Josh there get a box in 9th. And I'm gonna try to hit at least someone from the other team. I see Ray is actually squish, but I'm not sure if he was a squish on his screen, so yeah, I'm not able to hit him at the end though. I'm not sure if Josh there has the Billy 9, so I don't go for another box there. If I was sure about it, I would have gonna need to try to get a start to hit Kona. Here, I know they have the Billy 8 because Kona starts like immediately going for boxes there. So yeah, we can just hit boxes and there's not gonna be a risk of pulling Bill. Because of course, pulling Bill here is like one of the worst things that will happen if you're bagging. Here I'm trying to hit Kona, of course I'm not able to. Yeah, I'm Mexican, I'm not able to hit people in this game. But yeah, at the moment I think the play here is try to keep chockless, and one of the ways to make it is like letting Kona hit the boxes first and then going for one. Because if Kona is holding like a golden or something like that, I have more chances of pulling it. But if for example I pull the golden, he has more chances of course. So yeah, I don't think anyone pulled shock here. Still trying to start Kona and I'm not able to. I got a golden actually, I really wish. It's not very good. I don't remember if they were building at that moment or not. I think it was later. I think they start building later in the race. Yeah, at this point, I'm always trying to start Kona because I don't want to risk them getting it. So, yeah, Chuck was not pulled there, but I'm pretty sure they had building 8. Pretty sure Yoster had it. It's whatever though. We're gonna go to Koopa Cave. This is another track, like another seating one. But usually you just need to focus on dropping stars here. Usually go for a box there. Bill, doesn't matter where you lose it, like if you lose it on the supper there, it's the same thing. So yeah, usually if I get a star here, like at the beginning, I'm gonna ask my team, of course, like what sports are we? What spots? I'm sorry. What spots are we? Where are we? What are we doing? So my team tells me we're in top 2, so dropping the star is like the first thing I need to do here. So I just wait for Kona to get out of the way, and I drop the star. As you can see, actually Alex and Sky split it, so that's very good for me. Again, I don't want to risk a -5, so I get away from the boxes. I could have gotten a box 10 there, but for some reason the box was not appearing. I think I got a box 10 there actually. Not sure though. Here, instead of going to the Zapper, I just run into Kona because he's already on the star. I think I misplay here because I should have gone for that box. As you can see, he pulls right there because I got the golden. I'm not sure if Bill was in play actually in the pack, but yeah, pulling the golden there was not very optimal. Also, I kinda misplay here because my team is actually like top to 4 or something like that. So instead of trying to follow Kona, I should have just stayed behind that ramp. Because if you pass that ramp, you're not able to actually make it back. So yeah, I should have just stayed behind the ramp, and my main focus of the race at the moment should have been dropping stars for my team. So as you can see, shock happens probably soon. Yeah, shock happens there. So I'm not saying my team could have dodge if I drop a star, but maybe I could have like just hold a dodge or something like that. I could have just hold star. So yeah, I don't think anything else happens here. Yeah, it's me trying to start con again and me trying to get the point. I don't get it. It's whatever though. As you can see, EXO gets a very good race out of that. Maybe if I focus on dropping the stars could have been way better for us, or maybe if I didn't get that box when we didn't need. I mean, to be honest, I didn't even need it to hit boxes there because my team was already in a very good spot. So it's kind of misplay on my end. So yeah, it's very important in seating tracks to always know what your team's doing, what spots you're holding, because at the end of the day, if they get choke, it's not gonna be very good. So yeah, we're gonna go to good old Maple. I get that weird bouncer. I actually never had that, so I kinda need to be careful here. I'm still able to make it on the branch, and I spam star here. As you can see, Kona actually failed at the beginning, so I already have a rake in 10th. I always try to go wide here, so in that way I don't fail this Willy thing. Actually works for me. I tried to go for a non-stop here, but there was a nana on the way. I kinda got tilted because of that, so I didn't space out myself correctly from the from the wall, so I'm not able to make it first try. I made it on the second try though. Could have been way better for me. I could have like gotten a better break there, and you want to slow down there because if you don't slow down, you can actually get like rejected by that part for some reason. So here I'm getting a free box in 10th. I'm wondering what it's gonna be, and I pulled the shock. Too easy, bro. It's still very early on the race, as you can see. It's only 1 minute in, so I kind of just want to try to stay in this part of the track as much as possible in case we need to call an early one. But I see Kona is approaching, so I'm just gonna try to get away now. I already know I have, so another thing you need to take in mind is that you don't want to leave like this whole area that I'm here, because like if there is a chance for a second one, you need to be able to get back to the set as soon as possible. So if you go past the ramp here, you are gonna lose a lot of time and are gonna be able to make it before 30 seconds. If you stay in this part though, you're gonna be able to make it before 30. So yeah, that's what I do here. As you can see, I use at 148, so I'm just gonna try to get there. As you can see, I go wide again, the wheelie goes well, and I'm gonna be able to make it non-stop this time. Too clean, bro. So yeah, as you can see, my team is actually top 4 here, but I think they actually got like 3 blues, lap 3 or maybe 2. So yeah, we use at 148, and as you can see, I made it back to the stat at 217. I don't want to get a box instantly because there is a chance he's also going for that, and if I pull Bill, he might get a 9. So yeah, the main goal here is not letting Kona get it. So yeah, it goes well. Doesn't Nothing really happens here. I get it again, but it's too late to do anything. So yeah, I think we got a good race though. Yeah, we got top to 4, 8th. If I get it sooner, I could have done something for Alex, but I don't think it happened. It's whatever though. Okay, we're gonna go to Sharby. This one is also not one of my favorite tracks to back. Actually, I don't like the way this one plays out. So I usually wait here until around 18 seconds so I can get a box in 10th at the set in the cave. But there is a lot of things that could go wrong here. I actually got 19 in this one, but 18 should also work. Kona gets a box in 9th. I don't think he got an item actually. Maybe he did, but I don't think he was holding Bill. So yeah, I wait for the box here. I get a 31, and I get shocked first try again. Love to see it. As you can see, Kona is actually chasing me on star, so my main focus here is trying not to be hit. And again, my team asked me if I'm like able to stay in 10th or if I'm able to get back in 10th, so I told them that I'm able to. That's why they call an early one. You always need to communicate that, to be honest. You always need to tell them like where you are or what you're doing. Here I kinda misplay the Nana, but it's whatever. Kona also does. So now I'm not in a very good position because even though I'm in 10th, I'm not able to hit a box here because most likely I'm gonna pull Bill. So Kona could have passed me here, but I think he hit something, so he's not able to do it. So now Shock is available again, and I get a box 10, but I get a golden. So yeah, world's unluckiest. So whatever, I get another box here, but yeah, it's gonna be triple shrooms. I always look at the minimap here because it's actually easy to tell if someone is streaming or not. I see Kona is actually starting to shine in 9, so I told my team that there is a chance I get in 9. He's going forwards now, so yeah, there's very big chances of them having in 9. So yeah, now I'm just gonna focus on trying to drop a star. I actually tried to make a very cool play here. I get a star, but at the same time they told me that there is a blue coming. So I'm trying to drop the star with the blue, but sadly shock happens, so the star disappears with blue. But yeah, if Chuck doesn't happen there, I'm gonna be able to drop a star for Sky and maybe he could have dodge. The thing is that they indeed cancel the blue, so it was a very bad timing. If it worked, it could have been like a very good play, but it's whatever though. We still get like a very good race. We get 1 through 4. I think Ayanami predicted the choke, so yeah. It was unfortunate because I got in 10th again, but I was not able to get it, but happens. It's bagging, so RNG is very heavy in this one. Now we're gonna play BC3. This one always plays the same in my opinion. There's always one bagger that breaks away like a lot for some reason. Here I just let Kona get a box in 10 because I know he's gonna barrel, and I get a box in 9th. So I'm able to spam this star and I'm gonna be able to stay in 10th. And I shining into Alden, so I kinda use win here. I don't do like the shroom into the wall thing here because there is a chance I'm able to star him while he's going for the strat. Sadly I get a star there. Um that was very bad. But I'm still in 10 somehow. Well, I think I was in 10, I'm not sure. Maybe it was lag. I get a box in 10, but I get a star. He also got a box in 10th, but he probably got a single shroom like I did. He's actually off the track, so I'm able to get choked there. You always need to be like very careful in this specific part of the track because it's very easy for you like to get bumped off or to bump someone or to get a star there. So yeah, same as last race. I asked my team where they are. I told them that I'm able to get a second one. So yeah, they call it to try to TS Josh there, and I'm still gonna try to keep 10th here. But I think actually Kona got it in 9 after that. You also need to be aware of like who's coming up and everything like that, because you don't want to bump them. You don't want to give the other team a free -10 or a -5 or even a -20. I need to barrel there because there is no really other way to get past those boxes. Luckily I got shrooms and shock is available now, so I kinda go for it, but I pull the bill, which is not very good. If you fall off there, you get like a good respawn between commas because you actually go respawn further back. Uh, Kinda use draw it backwards there to avoid Kona starring me. It works, but still he's intense, so yeah. At that point, we just assumed he has because he had a chance of getting it and he's going around. And yep, he pulled it. I drop a star there. Of course, I told my team, but Kona is totally it enough to go forwards and pick it up. So yeah, that's all happened that race. Not really a lot of stuff. Max did a very cool play there, so he gained a spot over A. Still, yeah, we got a good race. Still winning 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. So yeah. And now we're gonna go to GB. This one, yeah, usually is sitting. In this case, it wasn't, just because the circumstances that it was given. But yeah, usually the two baggers are just gonna wait on these two sets here. So yeah, as I already said, whenever you're on a sitting track, you kind of use want to know what your team is doing, where they are, and where are they, and what they're gonna do about it. So yeah, I go for a box in 9 there because I know there's a big chance I get shrooms or star. And Kona actually got a box somewhere, and he pulled bill, so I'm able to do the free strat there. And now I'm gonna be on 10th. The thing is that if Kona doesn't pull bill there and he doesn't go for a respawn, there is a big chance that he gets like 2 boxes in 10th when I'm going for the strat. So that's why it's sitting now. You don't want to give up boxes in 10th. I get an early shock, but I don't think we actually use it a second one. It's pretty much obvious that I have at this point, so I just need to keep it safe. That's the whole plan now. So yeah, I kinda just do funny stuff with it. Yeah, we call on respawn. Typical GB shock. Yeah, not a lot of stuff happened this race. To be honest, it was very boring. They got a very good race for once though. We're not able to do a lot of damage with that chuck, but doesn't matter. I think we won the 2 EPs at that point, so we had a good advantage. And Fusion, we needed to sell out Ayanami though. He needed to cook or something like that, so Fusion sub it in. It's whatever though. We're actually gonna go to Olvi Stadium. I also don't like this track for bagging. There is this little cool strat here that actually kinda failed. Well, he got stuck or something like that. So I'm able to use run free in 10th. You never wanna get a box in that set though. That set is deadly. There is like no easy way to lose Bell if you get it there. Here I just play safely because I know I'm gonna get a box in 10 no matter what. Because you make it to these other set at around like 29, 28. So yeah, I go slow here, I get a box at 31 and I get a star. The thing is that I'm not able to chain it because I look at the minimap and the pack is actually coming close. If I chain my star there is like a lot of chances that I actually start the people coming. Same as here, if I chain my star there is like a big chance of me starting Tekken. So that's why I hold it for a little bit. So yeah, I usually don't want to get a box in that set because that if you pull builder, it's basically game over. You need to basically do a full lap to lose it, or get a start, or mega by something. But yeah, at this point we're gonna just try to hold 10th. My team is in good spots at the moment, so yeah, still not very good for us because Kona is still getting boxes in 9th with Bill in play, so there is big chances he gets it. So here we're almost there, so we're just gonna lose it. You can actually make it backwards, like if you align like that. So here I see Kona didn't went for the respawn, so I assume he had. I went for a box here and I actually played it. So yeah, I don't know what was Kona doing. I think he was just gonna try to chain in 9. But yeah, I still ended up pulling it, so that's pretty good for my team. We're top 3 at this point, so yeah. If I was Kona, I should have just kept going backwards. Like, there's no reason for you to stop trying to go backwards unless you are like permanent. So yeah, get a wall glitch. Not even wall glitch, fucking turn skip, but yeah. Nothing really changes that race after you use Chuck because they were like in 3 megas at the end, so yeah. Not really very useful. So yeah, we go to the Mumu Meadows. This is not a very common war track, or like at least you're not very. It's not very often back, you know. But yeah, there is still a little strat here where you wait until 23 here to go, so you can get a box before, like in the second set of the track, I think it is. I just realized this track has like 3 sets overall. That's kind of weak. So yeah, I get a box at 31, but I get Bill, and also Kona was like on my ass in the start, so it was kind of unavoidable there. I get pushed very bad there. So yeah, Kona is just gonna break Queen 10th. At this point, I'm just telling my team the situation about it, and that's very likely that they have it in 10th. So at this moment, I'm just gonna try to focus on dropping a star for my team. As you can see, my team is everything behind Ray, so yeah, if you want to drop something here, you can actually hit the cows. But what I'm trying here is that whenever they use Chuck, I'm just gonna drop a star for Max. I decided to stop there because it was very tight for Max and Ethan, so there was a very big chance that Ethan gets there. Sadly, I dropped the star in a not very optimal spot, so doesn't really do anything at the end. And EXO gets a very good race out of that. And they get up to 4, 6. It doesn't really matter though, because at the moment I think we were up by a lot, and they were kind of playing use for the GP point. But yeah, we have the counter track pick with GCN Mario Circuit. It's actually one of my favorite tracks, but I don't really like to back in it. I don't really like to back in a lot of tracks. It's not very fun. But yeah, same as Moon Meadows, you just want to wait until 23 on the set, so you can make it to the next one in 10th and get a free box there. So basically, I'm just sitting here until 23 seconds. I go. I was able to hear Kona getting a box there, so there is big chances that he got shrooms or something. But as you can see, he got Bill in 9th. So that's pretty much what I needed to happen. So I'm able to get a free shock in 10th. I have a big breakaway in 10th, so we decide to use an early one in hopes that I get a second one. So as you can see, it was used at 46, so it's available at 106. I shouldn't have went there. I should have waited on the set because as you can see, my breakaway compared to Kona is very big, and I also lost a lot of time here because I get random green. So yeah, it's kinda misplay on my end, but Kona is also not going for boxes, so that's fine. But I could have pulled Chuck there because at the end of the day, depending on the items that are on the racetrack, um, you get what you get in the items. So maybe I didn't pull. I will have pull builder if I got the box at the proper time. Again, Max did a very cool play here where he threw like a Hail Mary bomb and got two of them. So we end up winning the race because of that, not because anything else. So shout out to Max. I kind of want to see if I can like spam the shock there. I'm not able to, but doesn't matter. EXO still got a bad race there. So yeah, if I was paying more attention to the timer, I would have realized that shock was available like 2 seconds after I went past the set. So I could have just waited there, and it would have been better because you can actually lose bill on the piranha plants. Yeah, the race could have been way more better. So that's kind of me. So we're gonna go to last race and we're gonna go to DDR. Again, you need to wait on the set here. That's very common for bagging. I don't really like that. I wish it would be more dynamic. You know, like maybe like some CTs where there are like certain strats and you need to follow. That would be cool. But yeah, I usually wait here until 18 or until the bats make it past set like that. Of course, getting the boost there is way better. As you can see, Kona actually catches up to me because he got it. But he's not able to pass me, so I'm still able to get a box intent here. Even though he got a box there, like he's on a star. So it's actually gonna be very close here. I got my triple shrooms, so it's fine. He gets a box in 10, I get a box in 9. Luckily I pull a star and he pulls Bill. So as you know, you can actually take backwards ultra, but you need to be very aware of it because if you're in a star there and you star a runner off there, that's a very bad minus 20. You don't want minus 20s here, not even when you're like playing for the EP point here, as we were doing. So yeah, I kinda just need to waste this golden because we actually need shock for once. These funny things happen to me for some reason, so I'm just gonna try to chain as many boxes as I can. I actually get shocked there, so that's good for my team. But if you look at the minimap, the pack is very spread out, so yeah, not very good at the end. Nothing really happens after that. Yeah, we kinda use Cult Shock and nothing happens. They actually still get top 2, 6, 8, and that was enough for them to tie the EP. So instead of getting a 12 ball win, we actually got 11-1 win, which is still very fine, but I think we could have done better. So basically that's it. Ryan is kinda dumb, not gonna lie, but yeah, you can actually get very good at it. It's not very hard, and it's even more easier if you already know how to drive, or at least if you have like a sense of how to drive, because not really a lot of baggers are actually fast going backwards. Most of them are fail runners. So yeah. I hope this was kind of like some sort of help for people that wants to get into bagging, or at least I hope this was like an entertaining watch. Um, I kind of wanted to do this because I want more people to start bagging, and I want to spread the word, I guess. So yeah, that was me going through the war against EXO from GSC. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day or a good night. I don't know when you're watching this, but yeah. See ya.